So it looked like one Indiana Fever player is in full support of the WNBA investigation into their very own fan base. I was not expecting any Indiana Fever players to respond to this said investigation that was launched into their team. This is really, really bad, Brianna Turner. I mean, for you to go against your own damn fan base over lies.
Nobody expected it. Not the fans, not the coaches, and definitely not the Indiana Fever front office. But Brianna Turner, standing in the eye of a growing WNBA storm, just did the unthinkable. She backed Angel Reese and publicly supported an investigation targeting her own team. The silence is broken, and the league may never be the same. The 2024 rookie class in the WNBA has been remarkable. The league hasn't seen this much excitement and crossover interest in a long time, if at all, thanks to players like Rickea Jackson, Brink, Angel Reese, and Caitlin Clark. However, anxiety accompanies such focus. And following a now famous Chicago Sky versus Indiana Fever game that startled the basketball world, that tension erupted. Angel Reese suffered a number of strong knocks during the game, some of which were legal, some of which were borderline, and some of which caused supporters to yell from their sofas. Trash words, shoves, and elbows that obviously went beyond the typical intensity of competitiveness. Reese, who is renowned for her swagger and unwavering confidence, refused to give up. She grinned. She spoke. She continued to play. She did, however, send cryptic notes following the game, suggesting that what transpired on the court was far more personal than simply tough play, something that is specifically targeted. The WNBA paid attention. A few days later, the league declared it would begin an internal probe into the game, investigating claims that Caitlin Clark, the golden girl of college basketball who became a pro, may have been the victim of deliberate physical abuse by veterans who didn't want her to become too well known. The storyline was straightforward at first. Was Caitlin being hazed? Was the new guard being resisted by the old guard? Then, however, Angel Reese joined the discussion. She stated unequivocally in interviews and social media posts that she has personally experienced a culture of targeting. The story turned around. All of a sudden, Caitlin wasn't the only rookie being discussed. It has to do with race. It has to do with visibility. It was about what occurs in professional athletics when resentment and attention mix.
On alleged negative, potential clickbaity, potential investigation against your own damn fan base. Why is she in full support of this investigation going against her very own damn organization? Because this ain't got nothing to do with you. This don't involve you. This don't involve the Fever like that. They talking about the fans and the organization.
Brianna Turner comes on. Turner took the high road and the hard path, while the majority of Fever players remained silent, either out of fear, allegiance, or PR training. She said, "You can support your teammates and still believe in transparency," in a tweet that has received over 3 million impressions to far. With Angel Reese, I stand. For playing hard, no player should be singled out or treated disrespectfully. Allow the league to conduct an investigation if they so want. Everyone benefits from the truth. It was a quick response. From all throughout the league, there was a tidal surge of admiration, acclaim, and praise. Putting morals ahead of the locker room was something Turner had never done before. Silence is frequently the safest course of action in professional athletics, so that's not simple. Turner, however, is no novice. She was a member of the league. She has witnessed the consequences of disregarding poisonous behavior in the sake of team unity. Her message was unmistakable. Being loyal to someone does not include keeping quiet about wrongdoing. Angel Reese answered right away. "You have my utmost respect, Bree. More leaders like you are needed in this league. I care, so I play hard. I voice my opinions because I adore the game." The world of sports came alive. Commentators offered their opinions on WNBA Twitter, ESPN, and FS1. Even icons like Cheryl Swoops and Lisa Leslie alluded to more serious problems that were simmering beneath the surface. Because, let's face it, this goes beyond a single game or infraction. It has to do with a pattern, a clash of cultures, a league bearing the burden of its own expansion. And now, the Fever organization is under a lot of pressure. there is division in the locker room, according to internal sources.
WNBA to complete their investigation, we stand firmly in our comment to provide a safe environment for all WNBA players. If nothing is found, I still believe it's better safe than sorry when it comes to player safety, welfare, and arenas. Potential bigot behavior directed at players. If something is found, I hope the appropriate actions are taken.
According to reports, some players find Turner's remarks uncomfortable. Others are not yet ready to go public, but they are quietly supportive. By making cliched claims about respecting all voices and trusting the process, Fever management is attempting to minimize the harm. Brianna Turner, meanwhile, is erect. After making the statement, she was asked if she regretted speaking up in a post-game interview. "Nope," she replied. "I've always maintained that integrity is more important to me than appearance. We should be happy if something has to be examined. I am confident in my team's ability to deal with honesty. We are experts. Let that sink in. Honesty is something we can manage. T-shirts already have that one line printed on them. And truthfully, perhaps the WNBA needs more of that. Because of athletes like Caitlin and Angel, the league is experiencing a surge in visibility. But scrutiny comes with visibility. Along with it, there is a need for leadership, equity, and maturity. All three are being modeled by Turner. She wasn't critical of her teammates. No names were uttered by her. If something is wrong, don't cover it up. Fix it, she added plainly.
Why is she in full support of this investigation, going against her very own damn organization, taking up for poor little Angel Reese and the Chicago Sky when you supposed to be an Indiana Fever player? This is the type of stuff you don't speak on. You let them do what they do. You don't say nothing. Caitlin ain't say nothing. Aaliyah Boston ain't say nothing.
Naturally, fans are picking sides. She is accused of dividing the team by some. Some refer to her as a trailblazer, but the impact is undeniable. Brianna Turner just demonstrated what true leadership looks like, wrote one fan. Remaining silent while someone else is harmed does not constitute protecting others. By contributing to the creation of something better, you safeguard them. It's not just fans either. According to reports, league officials are keeping a careful eye on this, not only for the conclusion of the probe, but also for its cultural implications. Will more players come forward? Will other teams begin to hold similar difficult discussions behind closed doors? Will this compel the league to examine unspoken rookie codes and veteran standards more closely? The repercussions can be enormous. Perhaps that's what's needed, even though Turner may have started a firestorm, because the WNBA cannot ignore its growing pains and become a dominant league. And while Caitlin Clark's fame and Angel Reese's self-assurance are bringing in a new era, it will be anchored in morals thanks to voices like Turner's. The probe is still ongoing. The games continue. However, the quiet has been disturbed. There's no denying that Brianna Turner advocated not only for Angel Reese, but also for the WNBA's future. And everyone on the planet is watching to see what comes next.